Hey y'all, welcome back. Welcome back. Thanks for joining in again. I went back, I finished a couple things up from my livery stream earlier. Uh, Halloween-ish, because that's what we were kind of going for. This was a livery that was supposed to be the only thing I really knew what I was doing with it was I found the monster decals. That was it. But I knew I wanted to do a Halloween livery. I wanted to do a livery stream around Halloween, and it never happened. So here we are. I'm gonna start with I'm gonna go take this out for a spin and get a few shots of it for sharing for Instagram. All the social stuff. So I'm gonna go take this out, spin it around a little bit. But I want to grab a few things here. All right. I'm not gonna worry about sharing for right now. Let's see if I turn this down. What am I too light? That's all right. I was trying to find the right, a decent light right now. All right, I'm gonna go jump on track today, or I should say this stream. I'm not muted to start with. I have to thank Corridor last stream for that. I was chatting with him for a minute, doing my intros and everything, and it'll help out the beginning of the stream. But yeah, we're gonna go jump in, take this around, probably drop a share. My dog's here to say hi. Cooper, you can't be right here, buddy. Take a few shots, and then I might get into some NRL practice for the finale. I'm going to pop open my chat here while I back out. Pop open this chat here. Let's see, where should we go take this? This is just like earlier today. My chat, well, I'll let it load like it did last time. I don't know where to go. Let's just go to Interlogos. Do a little time trial is what I normally do. Get some good sun here. Evening sun? Will there be enough of the track? There should be enough of the track and sun for that. Maybe my chat will open eventually here. Also, this would be a test for my pedals since I just cleaned them up. See if it did the job, or if I'm still having. It doesn't look like I'm having issues. You know when you are on the G29s, because you'll see the throttle flicker. Too early. Although we're really not caring about times right now. Just want to make it look like I've hit a few apexes in sunny spots. Just enough to try to get a few photos. Hoping the sun at this time of the day is decent for getting a few scapes. Alright, we finish this lap out. Oh, get looking for some photos. Get into that replay. Hey, CC, what's going on? Sorry, it's not NASCAR 25 yet. We'll get there. Got I know I mentioned it in the comments with you, but I got NRL coming up, and then once I'm past that, I'm home free. Oh, hey, I can finally open my chat here. I don't know why it's doing that to me lately. Now I don't have to rely on my phone. Man, not too much. Just, life. I just got over being sick. That was fun. Halloween. This was supposed to be my Halloween livery. And, yeah, NRL. Season 6 finals coming up. Made it again. It was a rough season this time around. But we made it. Golfing season around here is all done with, so, don't have any of that. We're going to go, like, no colors on this. We'll brighten it up just to bring a bunch of contrast back. I still have a little bit. Like, I'm still congested a little bit. So, I'm not perfect, but yeah, it was a great play by me. Getting over it. So go me. And, good job too. All right. I end up running this through an app too before I share them, but so I kind of do the same type stuff I do on all of them. It just depends on how much color I want in the background. But the rest of it, I kind of stick around. No, I do not want to save. Let's go get a few other angles here. I'm thinking tonight I'm going to start off with some NRL practice after this. Just running some laps. See where that takes us. It's a lot of shadows back there. Oh, I'll try this out. What's new on your end, CC? You guys kind of get to almost golf year round, right? Not quite. I mean, I know you guys get it crazy swings down there, right? We're basically on, if you want to golf, it is simulator season. Oh, we're supposed to get back up to the 50s for a little bit here. Filter. Too much contrast gets too dark. Yeah, we're supposed to start warming up too this week. I think I had it. It sucks because I gotta. We have so many leaves that just took over my yard. I was hoping I was done with the leaves for the year. There's gonna be another round. Ah, nice. Dang. Yeah, it was 27 this morning. I remember. I didn't look at midday to see what it warmed up to. But it was 27 around 9 or 10 a.m. It was a cold one today. We got some snow, just a dusting. Good lighting angle, I think. If we could find something like that, the further we are for a front angle shot would be great. Got to get to the other side of the track for that, though. We'll see going into turn one here. It's always a cool shot. Definitely not that side. Might be too much glare. Well, we'll turn the glare down and see what comes of this. Then maybe get one more shot. The most exciting stuff right now is escapes. One more shot and I'll go get some laps in. I think I'll just set up a lobby and see if anybody else is practicing tonight. I mean, if people are already practicing, I'll just join a lobby. That is not bringing down the glare like it normally would. Oof. This one might not work. Well, we're gonna go through and try everything anyways. I do have tomorrow off. Yeah. Looking forward to that. Don't even know what we're doing. My wife also has it off. So I'm sure we're going to be doing... Oh, we're going to be running around. Tends to happen on these days off. But kids, both kids are in school. So that's always a questionable thing right now because we still have one in daycare. And so one's, with the district schedule and one is with daycare. So you never know, but they both have school, which is great. I don't know how this is going to work out with this that glare. A lot of times the glare goes down, but it's not going down on this. Maybe after I take the shot, sometimes the actual photo is different than this. The crazy thing about scapes is that I actually like taking a photo, which I don't know a ton about, so we'll see if it actually brings down the glare or not. Normally it'll bring it down though in your preview. No, it's just horrible. Okay. Well, we know we can't do that. I thought the glare I'd be able to bring down. Nah. Let's go down the hill a little bit. It's almost the same angle, I feel like, but we're not on the hill anymore, so it might hit a little. No. I already have a shot from that angle. Nah, the Senus just won't work here. Not going to work under the sunlight. Get one getting the roof a little bit. Been playing anything lately? I know I hit a lull in GT7, which is part of the reason I haven't streamed a lot. The other reason is, let's be honest, I talk about this every time. I just don't stream a ton. So, hey, Ozzy. Yeah, I did this one live earlier on stream. We're just finally taking some shots of it. I wanted to do something like this because this was totally off the cuff. I wanted to do something like this for a Halloween stream, and I never got to do the Halloween stream. And I felt bad kicking it down the road for a whole year. So I just decided to do it anyways. But this is what I mean. I I've done a style like this before, so it's not like it was completely random. I knew kind of what I wanted to do, but yeah. So we're doing Halloween in November. Anyways, like I said, no excuses because I've always talked about this with my streaming is I'm very random anyways. So it's not just because of GT7 kind of boring me with the dailies and such. But it doesn't help. But of course, the dailies I have liked that have been lately, just because they're at tracks I like, they weren't specifically the most amazing. I mean, Daytona was pretty fun. But I missed out on a Watkins Glen week because if I find time, I've been trying to do NRL stuff because I haven't had a lot of time. So, um, been tough. But yeah, I've also kind of just on the side. I still been playing NCAA football. And we got a dynasty with my buddies, so when I do have time, I'm playing dynasty games. Excuse me. And then been playing a little bit of Red Sec, the Battlefield BR. That's all right. It's kind of like COD, so it's not a ton different. But Ozzy, I saw a little bit. I didn't watch his full clip, but I saw short parts of the clip. I really have to go back and watch a lot of the stuff that people took while they were there. I am excited for Spec 3, so I'm thinking that'll maybe motivate me for getting back on more often. I'll say being sick, I've dropped like 3 or 4 liveries in the past couple days just because I was sick and I didn't want to stream because I was too sick. I didn't have that kind of energy, but I could sit and you know do a livery. I still have to watch his video though. I'm excited for the new Ferrari, which is funny. I decided to put something on this Ferrari since this Ferrari is going to be obsolete once the new Ferrari comes. 100%, this thing is just going to be obsolete. They'll make the new Ferrari OP. All right, we're gonna take one last shot. They're gonna make that new Ferrari OP, and this one won't see the light of day. But honestly, I just put a livery on a car I never use this week, anyways, because I didn't have anything on it. So, that's how it goes. Is I'm guessing the campaign is within the regular game, right? I didn't get the regular game. I just only have the free BR. Mostly because I just didn't think I'd play enough to get money's worth out of it. And I knew I was getting NASCAR 25, and I think I'm gonna get Project Motor Racing. So I'm like, I can't get that many games. I'm not gonna have time to play them all. I already don't have time. So, well, you're always welcome back, CC. I get it though. I'm in and out. I mean, NRL brought me back. I was in a pretty big lull and didn't race barely at all. NRL got me back on the game a bit, you know. But yeah, I mean, Spec 3 seems interesting. We'll just see. We'll see what it actually brings. There's some interesting words in there with the data they're giving us and the wording of how do they put it? Um, Improvements to sport mode. Is that how they put it? There's something about sport mode in there. It was very vague, so we have no idea what it's going to be. But all right, this one turns out we're just going to go with that. It'll be good enough for what I need. Posting on socials and such. I'm gonna probably drop some laps around Monza. I remember to mute myself that time. All right, that'll be good enough for. I think those will turn out well, especially when I edit them a little bit. No, I didn't mean to save that. I saved so many that I don't mean to save. Yeah, the colors are fun on this though. They definitely have the Halloween vibe. But yeah. I mean, why not, CC? It's worth a shot. I'd check it out. But I mean, it's all if, you know, it's something you'll enjoy doing while at it, right? There's no point in doing it just to do it. But if it's something you think you're going to enjoy along the way and think other people get something out of it, then, you know, go ahead. That's why a lot of times, you know, I'm pretty 50-50 on when it comes to live, it's mostly livery stuff because I enjoy doing it and I feel like some people could get something out of it. I did this one was pretty fun, I'm not going to lie. My daughters love this movie, so I had I had to do something with it. That'd be cool. But yeah, it's as cool as what the hassle's worth. Anyways, that one was for my daughters. I did really enjoy doing that, and I have watched the movie a couple dozen times. So otherwise, everything else has basically been my stand up to cancer stuff for the NRL season. But yeah, I mean, look, I did this one the seventh, this one the seventh, sixth. Got four of these done, and now what? It's the 10th, and I've got this one done. I did another one too. I haven't shared it. Oh yeah, that's right. It's just another stand up to cancer. I'm pretty sure they. You probably don't know CC since you haven't. I mean, maybe you do, depending on who you've been watching. But there's another exhibition season for GTWS coming up, and so I put on my stand up to cancer. You know, they're all a little bit different, but it's kind of the same ish. I put that on the group 3 because I think I'm going Nissan, and I had to do the pain in the butt part of moving everything so the board for GTWS lines up. That's what's so annoying is that board will cover up your livery, which I didn't adjust the hood. I just don't care. It's going to go over my hood stuff because I put that big. I wish you could choose what size it was. It's so huge on the hood. So I did that one too. I haven't shared it yet. And I already had something on the group for. And then tomorrow I have one shot of this that I'm going to share. Really cool. My buddy found the video randomly through a short on YouTube, but I'm gonna share it tomorrow for Veterans Day because it's this sniper that he actually was with one of my high school friends in his last moments. He was part of the he was my high school buddies group came in and actually saved them from being pinned down, and then he ended up in the process losing his life. But to the livery, Corporal Ben Kopp, was my high school buddy. So when I did this for a league thing, I made sure to put his name on there because NASCAR does these weekends where they kind of do a veteran type thing, and they always have somebody ride along with them, right? And so I used his name for this. I'm going to share that video tomorrow though because I'd never heard the story that way. I'd only read stories about what happened, but yeah, this guy and everybody who serves is. If you watch it when I share it tomorrow, just what they do for us. What they do for us is just crazy. He gets emotional and says sorry, and like he doesn't need to be sorry at all. Like, yeah. So I'm gonna just reshare that with a new picture I took and share the video link because I thought it was really cool to hear the story that way. How somebody I knew affected somebody else's life. How those guys. How those guys affect our lives. All right, we're gonna see if anybody's. Yeah, I know. I have shown it before. Going through random stuff. Hey, somebody is running FSR practice. I don't know what FSR means. Let's see if they're just running laps or if they already started a race. I'm not going to wait around while we're live. Oh, must just be FSR. There's 3 people in here, I thought. Anyways. Let's get in the car. I don't know. We'll chill in this lobby for a little bit. Let me check the settings, make sure they've got them set up. That looks correct. I somehow had my fuel consumption set up wrong in one of mine. Yeah, everything looks right. No, I'm in the right car now. Why is it on 800? What is settings sheets 800? Sorry. Super confused because... Oh, BOP's on. That's weird. I mean, I guess it's before I entered the course. But I've never seen it go to my other settings sheet. Which the only thing I have a settings sheet for is I used to grind credits in this car. I haven't run a whole lot of laps on the hards, but I'm going to start off real quick on them. So the race Saturday is an hour-long endurance race. We have to use all 3 compounds. I do not think I'm going to use the hards very long. I don't think anybody will. Considering you have to use all 3, I don't think it's very worthwhile being on these that long unless you have good pace with them, but I haven't practiced this for a few days though, so it might take a couple laps to get reacquainted. I just wanted to try the hards though for a little bit to see what my pace is, because the only time I've really run them, I've run them for like a lap. And so I only get the out lap pace. I don't know what my actual pace is. That was pretty late. It wasn't as late as I thought on the hards, but it was not good. I'm not good on these at all. Especially through there. Holy moly. Nice. Well, I think I've only got out around Thanksgiving once, and that was last year? Boy, I'm not used to braking with the hards. Excuse me. Tire wear's ×3. But fuel is ×2. No fuel saving is about 19 laps, or 18 or 19, around there. So honestly, the mediums can be stretched at my pace to almost get there. Gosh, I cannot take this in hards. So anyways, the softs can almost be stretched there on a stint. So basically, I'm probably just using the hards to scale back the sketchy soft laps. Especially because I'm at 40s with the hards. Ooh, he is. That's not going to be fun on race day. Yeah, especially at 40s on the hards. I'm going to give it one more lap here. Because my laps have not been good with the hards, so I know I can be under a 40. But I can feel how different they are. But yeah, I'm not going to want to be on them very long. One or two laps is my thought. I'm thankful for not much in the knee and back pain category for now, knock on wood. Every now and then I do feel my knee a little bit. It's not normally while I'm golfing, but I partially tore my meniscus, very very small, so I didn't have surgery or anything. Just out of high school, and so every now and then it feels like I can feel it, but it doesn't normally affect me. All right. But yeah, I honestly think my guess is a lot of people are going to be very short onto the hards. My hope is I can go very short on the hards and make my softs last. That's what it basically comes down to. The mediums are fine for the duration of a whole fuel stint. So that's really not the question. The question is, how long do you run the hards to get your fuel for the softs to bring down the soft laps? Oh, that sucks, Ozzy. A little shaky through there. Hit those right, that help. Funny on the hards through there. I do not feel like I can yank through there and pull the car through. I just have so much less confidence in the downforce with the hards. Sketchy. Really don't want to take that much of the curb. Oh, that's really rough, Ozzy. I didn't realize you played that much previously to nothing is... No, you don't want to hit that curb or that little sausage. Don't hit the sausage. CC golfs way more than I do. So he'd for sure know the pain. I think I got out 5 or 6 times this year. But we also have a short season. But still, 5 to 6 times is not a lot. Even in our short season. That was ugly. Don't do that on Saturday. That's a safer way around. If I could straddle that. That sounds weird. Would be faster. So the yearly golf trip is something I've wanted to do for forever. The problem is I have so many other trips and stuff, it's hard to justify another trip. But as I get older, hopefully some of the other things settle down, and then I do that instead. For a while, my really good buddy, best man at my wedding, lives out in Milwaukee. And for a while, he has a few friends that golf. I got a few friends that golf. A while, we talked about, and I know most of his friends. And he went to high school back here for a while, so he knows most of my friends. Anyways, for a while, we were talking, we should do a yearly trip. Screwed the turn one up again. Do it, kind of in the middle somewhere. We could choose a different course every year, but somewhere in the middle. And do a Ryder Cup style between us and them if we could find a decent balance of us golfers. Never came to happen, but it would be fun. Alright, let's focus in. These last 2 laps have been sketchy. Tires aren't worn enough for that yet. I shouldn't be in 39s at all with these tires. Although that kind of tends to happen when you get chatting. And I'd rather chat than work. This is just practice laps. Like, I'm not doing anything super exciting unless we get enough people and he wants to start a race. I didn't completely screw up turn 1 this time. It's about a B. The last 2 laps have been like a D. Hey, Corridor's here. Been scrubbing too much speed there, I think. Turning in early. I've been braking too much and turning in early. I think I can brake later. Especially when you find a good one, Ozzy. Like, I did golf one new course this year. And it was, funny enough, it was in Wisconsin. And it was a super fun course. Tanglewood, I think it was Tanglewood Greens? But yeah, really fun course. We were out that way for a fantasy football, talking about weekends away. It wasn't a golf trip, but we have a fantasy football draft weekend outing. So we got 2 big leagues with a lot of the same people. And so a bunch of us got together. We rented like a house for the weekend. But we golfed on the way out there. A little bit later, that curb, like I kind of want to clip the curb because I've found it helps me rotate a little bit, so I seem to get through it quicker. But it's finding the right apex in, like actually hitting the apex on the corner there. It's like that curb. It, you know, when you hit it, it'll flick you around. Ooh, broke a little late. Broke a little late there. It's a fine line of trying to hit a little bit of the curb to give that extra rotation there, but also being able to get back on the power, because you can't be too early. Luckily, I typically like the high downforce cars. I've done pretty well in them for the most part. Last season of NRL, one of the most fun I've had in a race was in the older GTR with Shaggy. That was a fun race. Great finish. Little deep, little deep. Turned in too late. The shadows get tricky sometimes. And the best part about this is it's random weather. So it's not always going to be exactly the same. Sometimes it's going to be a little more overcast, which also will play a little bit with the grip we get, because its track temperature will be different. Of course, we don't get any of that data. Hopefully we will in Spec 3. He's screwing up turn 1 just enough there that back into 38s. A few little mistakes can ruin a lap in the Group 2s. Which is what we're practicing for. I want to get as many good quality consistent laps as possible on Saturday. turned in on time, but I slowed down way too much. Lost so much time in there. What's Corridor on? Is he on mediums or softs? Yeah, if he's on mediums and he just did it on the first lap, I'd be so mad. I mean, in general, I think he's faster than me. But to do it on the first lap when you get in, just jump in a lobby. But if he's on soft, that's not as... I won't be as mad. Oh, I turned in way too late. Downforce can't do any of its thing when you turn in that late. Downforce will not save you if you do that. Anyways, haven't said it in a while, but I appreciate all you guys chilling. Lurking when I'm just practicing is pretty cool, to be honest. If you are lurking while I'm practicing, make sure you come back Saturday, because then all your lurking will have a purpose. You'll have watched the practice before the actual race, so... You just gotta get, you know, your fix of the sounds. I more just meant in general. There's people lurking here that haven't talked to all night, which is fine. I lurk like that all the time. is why I appreciate it. Stay in fourth that time. I can do that in fourth. I don't know if it's any faster or slower, though. I think if I hit it in fourth and actually hit the curb to give my extra rotation, it'll be good. But gotta stop hitting those curves. They're really messing the rest of those S's up. And you never know, it could be NRL spies too, you know? People getting intel, lurking in the background. These kind of streams always open it up to everybody seeing a little bit of intel on how you're doing. I really don't care though. I'm not normally going to be the quickest out there anyways. So, not giving away the farm on secrets. Especially when I'm practicing like this. This is mostly just getting laps and not trying to hit the sand. No! I was just about ready to say, we're getting to the sketchy moments on the mediums. Which are not as sketchy as when the softs get worse than this. The softs I actually have put on traction control in my last couple laps. Just to help in case I lose concentration like that. Rip. She don't want to turn anymore. That'll be the end of the race Saturday. You do that though. Throw some sauce on. Get a full tank here. Oh. Fix my super cool damage. Did I? Oh, I did change the softs. I was like, did I not change the softs? It took so long. So yeah, about 19 laps on a full tank. No, that's no fuel saving. You could probably fuel save some. I don't know how much it matters. I mean, it's a pretty fast refill at 10 liters a second, way faster than what we've had this season. So, I mean, I could save you a little bit of time, but we're two stopping no matter what. Because we have to have both sets of tires. Alright, let's get used to these softs and sending it. Whoa! Don't tell me they're not clean. I just opened the whole thing up. It's gonna throw me off now. Don't. They're flickering again. Come on. I have to clean them again. Late turn-in. Alright, this lap, start off a little better without having a throttle flicker at the beginning. Taking it better on mediums. It's great. Middle sector was so much better though, having all that grip. Ah! Alright, let's chase core. Let's chase core. These softs are not treating me well so far. Worst lap of the evening. miss the curb for that little bit of extra rotation. Just so much later that I get on the power. I miss the curb. Dang it. So much speed. You lose speed coming around that, and you lose speed for the whole straight. So that wasn't ideal. Oh, I can't put together a full lap. Luckily, we don't have qualifying. Our qualifying set. So my fast lap isn't going to matter. It's just getting consistent faster laps. 36s are what I want. Should be in 36s. I missed turning in. Oh, we're gonna do just a whole new soft stint again. Take a couple second break here. Oh, yeah. All you got to do is just barely miss your entrance into the apex with the downforce, and it's over. I think my braking was what it was the lap before that, but I didn't turn in correctly. Let's give Corridor a quick watch while I take a mini break here. Oh, that's hard to watch. I think part of it is just the lobby. It was like that when I came in. I'm not going to get anything from this. But that's the way SRP was when I watched him. I really get nothing. Like every time he shifts, it sounds like he also lets off, which is hilarious. Looks like he's riding the grass right now. You can't see any of his entries. Oh, that's just gross. That sucks. But normally you can watch somebody, and it's not quite that bad. And I can try to pick up a little bit from the faster guys, but that, hey, Deep. What's going on? How are you tonight? Or that's maybe not tonight, but how are you? It's definitely evening for me. Oh, okay, let's get back on track. Let's try to do another soft stint here. Just woke up. Well, have a great day of school. Thanks for stopping in. But I didn't know exactly what time it was there, but as soon as I said night, I was like, probably not. Oh. Did I really go back out on the mediums? I did not want to do that. I said let's do another soft stint. Soft stint. Oh, all right, let's go. So hard when the shadows are like that. Honestly, let me see if I can find it on this next. Might, because of that, I don't know. We'll see. I'm gonna talk to myself for a little bit. I'm just debating because of the. I like having the braking zones because I can't always find my markers, and at least the braking zone reminds me of looking exactly where to look. I've talked about this before, but with those shadows back there. I'm running enough laps here, I might be able to take it off so it doesn't screw me on these shadows. It's really bright to try to find my turn in. So I'm looking ahead at the turn. It's so hard. So hard. Oh. No, I just put medium. Nope, soft's good. It's doing the flickering again. I just cleaned you, pedals. Alright. Just need to lock in for a bit. Wasn't the best. Lost so much time in that last sector. Bad. There's the sand. Oh. Well, might take a mini break from this practicing because that's getting to me right there. So we're going to back out, see what else we got. Might go practice setting a time for B. I don't know if I'll run any B. I like Interlagos. I don't know if I love Group 4 there or not. I feel like I've normally run Group 3 there. I'm sure I've run Group 4 before, but I know whenever Group 3 comes there, I normally run it. So I might go do some TT for that in case I feel like running it. The thing is, I'm mostly going to practice NRL this week, but it doesn't hurt to get something in between when you get frustrated like I just did on those softs. I'm spinning before we even get to worn softs, so that's a problem. Okay, I still got silver there, so that's cool. I don't really like Trial Mountain that much, so I don't know if I'm going to go try to set a time there. For now, oops, gotta choose my car first. What kind of times we got for people here? Lead in the Citroen WRX. Wow, that makes sense because that's Shaggy. TT G70. What are the global? What's the global like? A lot of Citroen. Oh, somebody used the Ferrari. Not many. Everybody's using the same car. I don't like using that car. I don't even think I have a livery for that car. I may not even own it. I wonder if I own it. Okay. Okay. First, let's see if I own that car. Don't see it. I do. I don't have a livery on it. We're going to first try to throw down a time in the Ferrari. See what I can get on the Ferrari before I jump in that thing. What are friends doing? You guys are all faster than me. Island got a 39.8 though. I can normally be around Island's time. Pyro's normally way faster than me, so I'm surprised it's a 30. All right, sub 40. Let's see how far off we are. Okay. I've driven a Group 4 in a while. It's just flickered again. I do need to brake. Normally the braking zones I brake a little bit later than a lot of them. That one is a little closer to the beginning. Keep that in mind for the next lap. That one can be a little later though. It just feels so slow after running all those laps in a Group 2. I wish my throttle would stop flickering though. First lap's definitely going to be off. I had a lot of bobbles. Not really actual bobbles, but like spots that were not good. Probably got to shift up to 4th there, even though it feels dumb. God, my throttle keeps flickering. A lot of spots I feel like I can get on the throttle a lot quicker. Pretty sketchy. Still can go way later than that. That'll screw your whole lap up. You can't screw up the last corner up the hill. Oh, I really want to be able to get down there in the Ferrari. stop screwing up turn one if I want to do that. Should have gone down to 1 to get that rotation quick. Should not already be topping out at 41. Now I broke too early. Trust I can use first gear in group fours. Wasn't even a good turn one. So much time just right there. I don't know if I can do it in the Ferrari. I know I have more time in that corner, but I don't know that it's going to be over a half second. I thought I was in first. Dang it. Well, that's lap shot. And not a great start on the straightaway to start my next lap. Don't forget to shift. Shift, guys. Hey, I got my sweet 3-star roulette ticket. Oh, best time was where's optimal again? Yeah, just not enough time off of it. Well, how bad is that overall? Global ranking 4,000. Thanks, CC. You gotta warn me that on the straight next time. I don't really run the Citroen, so I don't know how fun that's going to be. Gotta back out the switch too, don't I? Dang it. I'm gonna go get in it. I don't even know if I've driven this thing once. We'll see, because I have the car in my garage. I guarantee I don't have the tires for it. No. I thought they had... No, they don't have that here. I thought you could purchase them here. Awesome. Awesome. You know what? Let's just rent. There you are. All right. Pretty positive I've never driven this car, because anytime people use it, I try to use something different. But I kind of want to see if I can adjust to it quick enough to set a time. I would not race in it. I'd probably still race in the Ferrari. Might take a couple laps. I don't know if you rev this thing out. Because the Ferrari you cannot rev out. It'll lose. Gears will drop out on you. Probably brake a little later there. car doesn't feel that bad. Considering I've never driven it before. Ah. Oh boy. Almost sent that thing straight out to the grass. Well, I lost like freaking 3/10 there. Still in the 42s. I did it again. Just driving the thing straight out to the grass. Hey, K-Dub, what's up? Oh. I know I've driven the Ferrari a lot more than this thing since I've driven this thing 0. But boy, I did not think I'd be 2 seconds off from the Ferrari time. How's it going? Those other gears, it seemed like early shifting was better than last one. Maybe you rev it out. I don't know. Oopsies. Yeah, I don't think I can get this within my Ferrari time. Normally I find out by now. Feels like we're on to something using the meta. Hey, Bobby, what's going on? Thanks for dropping in. I'm well. Definitely just don't know how to drive this thing. This is not my car. Literally. I'd rent it. It's not my car. Yes. I have literally actually never driven it in this game. But everybody has it on the time trial right now. So I gave the Ferrari its first shot, and now I'm trying to run this. I don't know if I'm supposed to rev or short shift. I didn't even look. I mean, normally... Oh, I stopped. I looked away. Started chatting. Normally by now I'd be a lot closer. If I was gonna have anything in the meta, but... I don't know if it's gonna... I don't know. It's all over the leaderboard though, so... And I wasn't where I wanted to be after a short stint with the Ferrari. Got way too out of shape there. Oops. That I feel like maybe I should just spend more time in the Ferrari if I want to try to lower my time and maybe run one. Yeah, honestly, I like the feel of it. Considering I've never run it before, the feel of it was pretty nice. My first lap out there, I ran a whole 42, but I was like, this is smooth. I didn't think it was going to handle as well as it did. But I don't know. I'm not getting around the track near as well as I was in the Ferrari, even though it feels smooth. I feel like I had a little bit more on the Ferrari if I nailed a lap. I really wanted to be to the 39s though, and that's why I jumped in the Citroen. I can't pronounce it. Um, why? Oh, I gotta. No, I have it selected. What are we doing here? I really wanted to get to that 39 though. I know I've got a 39. I'll try a little bit longer. If I can get a 39, I'll maybe race one too. Maybe getting in another car will help me find something in the Ferrari. I've just run so many more. I mean, I got 2,000 miles in this Ferrari. Okay, good. I'm so frustrated tonight. I just opened my pedals up and cleaned them out, and I'm still having issues with my accelerator flickering. All right, let's go get it on this lap. Let's not have any flickering right at the beginning of the lap, and we'll lay something nice down. Little deep. That's not gonna help me. Pretty sure I cut that too much. Way too much. Maybe not. I've never been that deep to have to cut the corner that much. Thought that was going to be a track limits. I cut that curve way better last lap. Man, only a half second better. Although I really screwed up turn one. That was pretty bad. Well, all things considered, that wasn't that much better. Such a much better exit there. Dang it. Ugly. Was ugly. Just gotta get more aggressive here, I think. Group 4s. Just need to be more aggressive with them. Ah! All out of shape there. Yeah, saw that coming. Went a little too aggressive when I said be more aggressive. It's alright. I can nail turn 1, and this would be about what I would do without the pen. We just have to find that. You gotta love these type of laps are the ones where you find something. It's like when you don't have enough time to actually finish a hot lap before going into a race, and all of a sudden you have the best few first corners you could ever ask for. I need to get on that curb. We're going to finish this lap out because I didn't have a good start because of the pen down the straight anyways. So this lap was shot anyways, but gotta get onto that curb. I feel like I picked up my pace most other places, but I gotta nail the center. That was bad. Got to use the acceleration of the Ferrari. All right, stop screwing up turn one. You know the first part of not screwing up turn one? Combustion, if you're still there, you told me you'd tell me to shift. Dang it! Don't do that. I'm sleeping at the wheel, so. I got a brake earlier to get more speed out. Third gear in the Ferrari. Maybe if I actually get my braking point right. So I'm pretty sure I'm just sending it in too deep because I cannot hit that first apex, which screws up the rest of it. Viper. Oh yeah, you already said the Viper. Yeah, my bad. I think first goal is going to be actually hitting the damn apex. I think if I would have shifted down to second there, I would have got that little bit of extra rotation I needed to keep it. I think that's better though. If I shift like I normally. That's another car I almost never use. The Group 4 Viper. Otherwise I'd give it a go, but I don't. I gotta see if I can nail this turn one right now. Yeah, that's not a great start. Killing my speed a little bit, but 40.88. If I don't see what I want to in the next couple of laps here with the Ferrari, so I wouldn't mind trying to jump into a race. Lost a little bit coming down the hill, but I entered way better. That I screw everything else up, huh? That was late. Well, the rest of this lap is shot anyways. Alright, so not screw up this last corner so I can get a little bit of speed down the straight. I screwed it up. God, tonight, man! I am my own worst enemy. Hold on. Not as good as last lap. Just at the point of, just like my practice earlier, of losing it, just too much of one thing. I eventually get into a rut. And I have to step away and come back. A lot harder to do when I'm streaming. It's not one turn you're screwing up, it's the next one. Ah, why did I shift so... Ah. I didn't need to upshift like it's a Group 3. Ah. Screwed up that really good turn 1. It's probably what the Viper looks for me. I used to use the Ferrari a lot, though, obviously. Alright, well, I wanted to be a 39. I don't even know for that perfect turn I'd get it. What time is the next race? Did I miss it? I might run one, go die, get frustrated, and quit. I'm about done for the evening anyway, so entry period over. When is the next entry period? Perfect. I was hoping it was in 3 minutes. I'll always be at 39 to chat. Nice. Nice, K-Dub. Yeah, I should have looked. Yeah. It's if I have any miles on the Viper in the Group 4, it's not many. I'm out of water. Finished my coffee a long time ago. We're gonna run one race to nightcap this. Hopefully, it doesn't go terrible. Hopefully, it doesn't go terrible, but if it does, it does. What do people use? Are people using the same cars in the race? I know you can kind of use a lot of different cars. I'm just wondering how many people I'll see in the Ferrari compared to other cars. It definitely is a little more squirrely. Not as planted as this Citroen. It's too bad I can't. I don't even think I probably. Oh no, I do have a livery for the Group 4 Viper. It's a Johnny Walker one, and I'm pretty sure it's because I've driven it. I might have driven it. It's from way back, I'm sure. Wonder if I can find it. Old Ferrari ones. Might be newer than those. These are way back. Oh, is that the Group 4? Is that the Group 3? Yeah, this is Group 4. I think that's the only livery I have on the Group 4 Viper. Not much to it. That was a way back. This is the first one I ever made on the Supra. No, we've come a long ways. I remember when the WRX, that WRX used to be good. It's been a while. Starting in the back. Let's go. I'm going to get killed in this race. And I am the only Ferrari. All right, let's go. Who was that said hi? Quick finisher. Must just be saying hi to everybody. Unless it's somebody's old. I don't know who that is. We're just going to try not to die, CC. I don't run a lot of dailies anymore. And you guys saw all the practice I have for this daily, so normally my first daily I ever do is offline because it can go one of two ways, bad or really bad. Hey! Thank you, Siri. Oh, 13th? What name are you under on this account? Or did I just completely miss you? Hopes are very high. Oh! Rowdy Burns. Alright, well, I'm going to try not to kill anybody going into turn one. Try not to die. Funny saying Rowdy Burns, I have PHG Rowdy's livery I made for him on my Ferrari. Alright, don't die. Oh no! Alright, well, I didn't lose to K-Dub, so look at me go. And how'd I miss this? There's a Ferrari right in front of me. I said there was no Ferraris. No. This is Gran Turismo 7. It is only PlayStation 5. That's a pen. Oh, and that's a deck. Bad or really bad. I might have to run another one. I can't do that on the first lap. Just sit out here and kill my DR, but... Gosh darn it. Okay, Dub. If you run another one, maybe we'll actually see each other. I mean, I called it bad or really bad. That's why I always get one practice race in before I ever go live. Dang it. How bad was that? At least I can't be mad at anybody else. That was all me. Oh, me, myself, and I. And I didn't hit anybody, so I didn't ruin anybody else's race. And I beat K-Dub because he's not in here, so... I think I moved my camera down. So I can actually see my split, how far I am back. I mean, it might be late enough in the lobbies that you continue to be close. Oh, jeez. Just murder. Murder, she wrote. assume that was retaliation. Ah. I can't. I'm trying to text and drive. It ain't gonna work. There goes the flicker again. Hey, somebody died. What is that guy doing? Up in the wall by himself? Sent that way too deep. Probably not, CC. Probably not. Yeah, a little bit, Stumpy. I got a little bit of practice in earlier. But yeah, it's definitely late for me, especially when it comes to streaming. Dang it. Well, that sucks. The Mazda. I don't know. Kind of depends on... My wife and I both have it off, so... Kind of depends on what we're doing. Maybe. That was rough. It's mostly just if I'm home, and if my wife and I are running around or not. Because yeah, the kids will be gone. That part is a go. I just don't know what our plans are yet, and if she's gonna want to run around, and I'm gonna be sticking around with her. So yeah, if I'm around and we're not out and about, but we both have off, so it's like we could be out and about. We might do lunch. I don't know. I just kind of don't know. All right, let's. I'm gonna run one more. I said I was only gonna run one, but 3 hours away. Yeah. So part of the reason I'm on late is because I've been sick, and I'm finally feeling better enough to jump on and play and stream. But I've been sick and trying to keep distance from the kids to not get them sick because it's almost my youngest daughter's birthday, and we really don't want to get them sick. Um, so my wife likes to be precautious, and I'm basically staying away from them and her to not get her sick for a few days. And yeah, gives me a little bit extra time to game that I'd normally be probably hanging out watching a movie or something with them. Yeah. Oh, I got chased away more like it. Uh, so I started this because at the end of practice I got frustrated with how I was running on softs, and I spun a couple times, and I just otherwise fine, fine. The medium, I we were just running laps. We were actually in a lobby. There's three of us at one point, but we didn't start anything. Corridor jumped in for a little bit, and Mr. Racing, who must be a Saturday driver, it was his lobby. We just ran laps. Corridor was a little bit faster than me on softs. I expected that. I didn't nail my best soft laps though, but it is what it is. I was just running trying to get consistency, and that's why I stopped. I was losing consistency and spinning on not dead softs. So otherwise, fine. You can go back and always rewatch it if you want. Turning turning 47s on mediums pretty consistently. 48s for sure. Um, but I should be getting more 46s with the softs. And yeah, I think I was just worn out. I still don't have all my energy back from being sick. So running long stints like this kind of, it's just a little tough. And that's the thing though, that 36 flat is nice. But that's the other thing is you know, it's more about comfy laps. So if you're getting more dialed in with a comfy fast pace, especially on the wheel, that's what's going to matter. You don't need to be shooting for 36 flat the whole race. You know, I think some of the top guys will be doing that more on softs, closer to the 36s for a longer stint than I can. But that's not my goal. You know, if I could get there, sure. But I'll be happy hitting 36s a bunch and staying in there for a lot of my soft stint. I'll be happy with that. Same with, yeah, you can't do the flats the whole time. So that's why if I can just get into 36s mostly consistently, especially in the early stages of it, I'll be happy. But just like the mediums, if I can stay in the 37s as long as possible. I've touched 36s with mediums too. Um, so obviously, if I could mix a couple of those in, but I'd be happy maintaining 37s, 38 flats. Yeah, the hards were the same for me. I didn't run a lot of hards. I ran some more hards today, and I was in the 40. I was in the 40s. I can't even remember if I touched 39. I'd have to go back and look. So I'm the same. I do think I can pick up more pace. This is the first time I touched it since Wednesday, maybe last week. Yeah, I think it was Wednesday. So it was nice to be able to jump back on and kind of get that pace. I didn't really miss a lot of pace. I don't know if I could push to get 38s. I mean, maybe that last S section. I don't know what all the things are called. I'm not good with track names. The last S section before the long straight, um, the back straight. I kept screwing up on hards, and so I'd have terrible exit speed. Yeah, anything, even the softs and mediums aren't fun leaving turn one. Yeah, Ascari. Yep, there you go. Um, I was struggling on hards with that. I was screwing up my entry, which then killed the rest of Ascari and leaving. I, you know, I'd be so tight on that corner that then I'd be wide, close to the sand. So that killed a lot of time. I bet if I'm, you know, hit that, I could get into the 39s. But yeah, I'm gonna keep practicing on the hards. Obviously, I'm not gonna over worry about them because they're gonna be the least used tire. But we still have to use them, so I'd still like to get some decent laps on them. I don't want to lose 2 seconds on a lap and or per lap, I should say, on the hards compared to everybody else. So you got to still practice them, but I don't plan on being on them super long. So yeah, I mean you got to practice them. I don't know how long I'll be on them, but we got to run them. Got to run each one. So, and the more you run on hards, the more you run on hards, the you can change your strategy if you run on hards longer. No matter what, you have to pit twice for each tire, and you have to pit twice because of fuel, anyways. I mean, technically, I bet you could get it if we only had to change once. We could do one stop with fuel. You'd have to save a little bit, but not a ton. But it doesn't matter because it's a two stopper no matter what. Three stopper is also in the mix, so but you have to stop twice. There's no way around two. McNaughty made it so. Ah, great. We're starting even further down. And these guys, this guy was not happy with somebody last race. Hey, West Coast. Yeah, I mean it's like there's really fuel saving in it is a B because it rubs out so fast. I bet he's live too. I might I might link him if he's live after this because this is gonna be my last race no matter what. It is late for me. I'm just getting over being sick, so I don't really want to push being up even later. I just go back into sickness. So yeah, if he's live after this, I'll probably link him and pin that as I'm closing out here. Hopefully we don't die right away. At least if I'm gonna die, let it be lap 5, 4. Need my radar on. So overall, then, I know you talked about your times, but how's the wheel been? All right. Oh, I just flickered. God dang it. Nice. The more you settle in, you'll love it even more, you know? It just takes a little bit of time. Thanks, K-Dub. Just gonna try not to die this time. Try to at least kind of stay around people. That'd be nice. Should have stayed in second. Dang it. Yeah, I can only imagine what have a good night if you're taking off. But I can only imagine what you're using because I'm sitting on a kitchen chair, so I am out of shape. Yeah, I don't have the pace to keep up. It is sturdy. It also keeps my posture crazy straight. It's always funny because I see myself in the camera and just wonder what people think. It's because I'm literally sitting on a kitchen chair that I just have like this crazy straight up posture. Like, there's no way of sitting any further back. Yeah, the Ferrari's fun down in the infield area. But boy, on these straights, it's tough. just not enough. Not enough to start this far back. They just take off down this straight. And I screwed up that real bad. These guys are just not safe. They're going to kill each other. And I'm going to be in the middle of it really soon. Great. I was hoping they were going to take each other out before I got here. You guys want to do this somewhere else? Maybe Rowdy can do a better job getting through. I didn't want to die. I wish I had a car that could push Rowdy through. Never had a battle like this for friggin' 15. Considering how messy they were before we got to them, they were pretty nice once I got here. Just kind of lost it. Well, last. Can't even say not last. Well, maybe we can. Where'd that... No, they just spun at the finish line. Car handle's great when you're going... going through all the turns, but man, there's just no top end. The battle for 15. Well, that was fun, losing some DR. Technically not last. Somebody DNF'd. We're not at 50% A anymore, which is fine. I don't run enough anymore. I'm probably a low A at best nowadays. All right, before we go, let me see. He's got to be live. Let me do it on my phone. Before you guys go, make sure Sofo. I'm gonna link his channel because I'm guessing he's live. Y'all should go over there. Give him a shout. No, he's not live. Well, what are you doing? All right, well, guess not. But because I went to go look, I don't have it set up right now of linking, doing a full raid, but I will post the link anyways. Let me get into chat here. PDX Sim, part of Dumb Guys Do Racing, which is a sponsor of NRL, is right here. So if you guys are still lurking, make sure to go check them out. Again, Dumb Guys Do Racing are they're one of the many great sponsors for the NRL, which is when my next stream will probably be Saturday for NRL. Even if I'm practicing this week, I don't know that I'll stream the rest of the week. Maybe there'll be a one-off, but probably not. And yeah, make sure to go over there. He's racing in VR, but just let him know you're there. Let him know I sent you, and go NRL. But it's pretty awesome. They sponsor, so and they let out a new podcast every Monday. Which people from the NRL have been on there before. Lots of cool people who've been on there in the sim community. A lot of people you probably know, interact with. So check them out. I'm gonna jump over there real quick, say hi. But thanks guys for jumping in, chilling through all the stuff we did. Kind of all over the place tonight, so appreciate it. Appreciate all the chatting, all the likes. Yeah, I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.